Weekly candle review for July 19th, 2026. Candle score, 64. Cautious optimism. Bitcoin spent the week consolidating just above the prior week's $63,745 close rather than staging a directional breakout, opening near $63,100 on Monday and closing Sunday around $64,150. A modest 0.6% gain inside a $62,000 to $65,000 range. A midweek risk-off dip sparked by Nasdaq's semiconductor sell-off and renewed U.S Iran airstrikes that pushed Brent back toward $80, drove an intraday low near $62,450 before passive bid liquidity reversed the move. A $1.2 billion Deribit options expiry midweek pin price around the $63,000 max pain strike via dealer delta-hedging. The cleaner story was flows. U.S spot Bitcoin ETFs printed a 4-day streak of net inflows through Thursday, July 17th, totaling roughly $75.5 million for the week, with BlackRock's IBIT leading. For the first time in this recovery cycle, Ethereum ETFs outpaced Bitcoin at roughly $105.4 million. On-chain data stayed constructive. Long-term holders now control 72% of circulating supply. Exchange spot liquidity sits at a 7-year low near 2.2 million BTC, and large cohorts keep absorbing supply through dark pools and OTC desks. Macro was mixed. June CPI printed softer than consensus at 3.5% headline/2.6% core, but Warsh's testimony reaffirmed an intolerance for elevated inflation, leaving a 94% market-implied probability the Fed holds at the July 28th to 29th meeting. Sentiment stayed at fear, with the fear and greed index flat at 28. Outlook. The next 2 weeks converge on the July 28th to 29th FOMC meeting, which is the first to incorporate the late July CPI/PPI prints and the most likely venue for the committee to either ratify a September pause or pre-commit to a hike. A dovish Warsh follow-through plus another soft inflation print would give the ETF flow recovery room to extend, with the $65,000 resistance as the obvious upside magnet. A hawkish recommitment to an intolerance for elevated inflation, particularly if oil pushes back above $85. Risks unwinding the 2-week flow reversal and testing the $62,000 to $62,450 support zone that has now held twice. The Clarity Act's Senate trajectory and the dormant whale supply overhang. A December 2017 wall alone moved $383M this week. Remain the slower burn variables to watch. We'll talk again next Monday. Take care.